are still the same, right? Hopefully most people got that or got something close to it. I'm going to take you through the first chain rule because I want to make sure that we get chain rule. Okay. Can somebody tell me, sorry, nothing, you got it or you got a question, right? Question, right? What, this one? Because that's okay, so remember the way product rule works, it's the derivative of this times this, plus this times the derivative of this. And the derivative of sine is equal to cos. Okay. Now, why is this one reeking of chain rule? It's like a function inside of a function, right? So you can imagine on your assignment, you're going to see something that's like 3 cosine tan, you know what I mean? It's going to be a mess I'll give you. You can imagine how that's going to go for you, sir. Okay, so can somebody remind me how chain rule goes? Or do you guys want to try this? You guys want to try this? Jason. You've had like 4 whole days with no math. You should be like excited. Well, let's do, first of all, what you're doing is you're taking the derivative of the outside. So what's the derivative of 3 cos? Negative 3 sine. So we'll say f prime of x. Okay, this is a chain rule, which means then you're going to have to take the derivative of the brackets. All right, Tanner, I'm going to pick on you. What's the derivative of 3x squared plus 4x?
6x plus 4.
Good. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move this to the left. Why does it make sense to move that right-hand bracket to the left before you submit it as your answer? Well, I'm looking at it as when I see sine of 3x squared plus 4x, like that's connected to the sine, right? So anything else, I'm just going to move to the front of it so you don't accidentally get it confused for what's connected to the sine and what's not. Does that make sense? Right? Because that 3x, that's 6x plus 4 is just like a number. It's just an expression, right? It's not connected to the sine anymore. That makes sense? It's not like sine of that. It's just, oh, I see the blank faces. Yeah, go ahead.
Plus sine between the brackets.
No. Because it's just, you're just taking the derivative of this. That's all you're taking the derivative of.
So that is the first.
It is. So again, cos changes to sine. Yeah, so cos changes to sine, negative sine, right? So that's good. So then you multiply by the derivative of just the brackets, right? Okay. So this. Yeah, we may as well. So negative 6 bracket 3x plus 2. Okay. I'm going to give you guys one of these to try for yourself. Sorry, you good?
That's it?
Yeah. Now the same rules, let me just do my spiel, then I'm going to answer Hannah, okay? The same rules apply as before. When we get to like square roots and all that stuff, take out common factors and all that and get things to cancel, because the same stuff's going to happen in simple science. Sorry, Hannah, go ahead.
I don't understand what you did.
Okay, so basically what happened was the 3 cos changed to negative 3 sine, cos changed to negative sine, right? And then whatever's in the bracket stays with it. So this is all one term. That all was related to the sine, right? And then it's the derivative of the brackets. So it just goes to there at the end. Okay, so then what I did was I took this, I factored it 2 because both of them are divisible by 2. Right, so the 2 comes out now up to 6. 2x plus 2 then times the leftover part for the sine. It's good to ask questions. Dan, a question for you too? Again, these aren't easy. I'm saying like, yeah, this is so easy. Well, yeah, for a math teacher, this is super easy, okay? But for the first time to see this, it takes a little bit of concentration, okay? Really, how you feeling? that. Sorry, yeah. Okay, let's try one more of these. Well, sorry, go ahead.
I was just, can you just write down the, chain rule, like equation?
Yeah. So just a reminder, yeah, good question. So my chain rule is f of g of x changes to f prime g of x times g prime of x. That's what chain rule is. And that's what I did there, right? F prime, f is cos of x, right? G is 3x squared plus 4x. Okay, I'd like you guys to try this chain rule for me right now. Example 4. Let's make up something. How's that? Oh, hold. Just good. No, I won't do that one yet. I'll leave that for right now. I'll put square root on the next one. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video. Have confidence in yourselves. You can do this. Okay, does someone know a Solinger want to be brave and try this one out for me? Noah, go ahead. Okay, hold on, so wait. I can't hear. At the back. Go ahead. Sounds good. And that's technically correct. I'm just going to move that right bracket to the left, just so you realize it's not connected. So I'm going to change this into f prime of x. Yeah, you could, well, guys, you're way ahead of me here. Okay. Sort of good?
But you always put the last bracket between the number before the number itself.
Yeah. It just helps it out to see that it's not connected to the ghost, right? So, all right, let's do one with a squared or a cubed or something. Let's do an easy one, then we'll do a tricky one. Here we go. Here's the easy one, example 5. Okay, let's say I do f of x equals sine 4 of x. Okay, so I picked one here that's relatively nice. We'll move on to things that are relatively not nice soon enough. So, if I want to rewrite, what does sine 4 to the x mean? Sin x, sin x, sin x, sin x. I'm going to write it for a change just like this. Okay? Now, that's an optional step.
Can you do?
Yeah, I can do that. Okay? Because now you can see that this is a chain, right? It's very easy to see. I'm going to pick on Nathan, since I haven't picked on you since before class started. Nathan, what's the derivative of something to the 4th?
4.
Yeah.
And goes times 3.
Yeah.
And it goes brackets.
Very good.
If you wrote it with the bracket still, would that be wrong?
No, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Okay? Are we okay on that before I move on to something that's a little bit more interesting? That's my word, not yours. Does everyone understand
Yes, also.
where that one came from? Tree saw as well? As well? Okay. I'm going to move up the intensity for one last one, and I'm going to do my last 2 examples, then we're going to stop. Okay, so I got 3 more examples. Here we go. Example 6.
over, you're gonna get the sign in 4 points.
Okay, so this says f of x equals sine squared 3x minus 2. Now this does not look like a challenge, but it is. You guys want a minute to try it? Because this is a chain within a chain. Okay, so take a minute and try it, and then I'm gonna stop the video and I'll give you guys a minute or two to try it out. I'd recommend the first step would be to write it as sine of 3x minus 2 all squared. Is your first step I would probably do, okay? You know, sine of 3x minus 2 and then put a big square around the outside.